Sup bronies, I am finally back. It's been about 4 days. I've just been trying to rest my voice a little bit more so I can give you guys a quality narration. My voice isn't perfect yet, but it's been getting better and should be fine by next week. It just seems to be one of the things that happens when I get sick. My voice just kills itself and not much I can do about it, unfortunately, and it usually lasts for like 2 weeks until my voice gets perfect again. But I've been getting a lot of sleep, and now I feel like I can bring you guys a good battle, a good narration. No, let me rephrase that. A great battle, a great narration, and I'm finally bringing you guys a battle again. I know it's been like 4 days, and some people are getting a bit distraught. I know, but I try to bring battles as much as I can. I had that one point where I was bringing a battle like every day, and you know, that was a pretty good thing because, you know, it got a lot of people interested in my battles more because they saw I was uploading every day. And that was during spring break though, but it's no longer spring break, and I just happened to get sick, so yeah, I'm getting hacks in real life. So anyways, I got a battle against a guy that I met on the Smoke on Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and I don't remember their name, unfortunately. This is a battle I had a couple days ago. I would have narrated earlier, but again, I was sick. So he's just going to go for the Volt switch, and he's going to end up switching out into his Espeon, which is a really bad move. He probably predicted me to go for the Stealth Rocks, but just in case he did that, I just went for the Crunch, and that just one-shots his Espeon. So I've got a 6-5 lead early on in the game, and that's always good to have. Now he sends in this Red Bull, and of course I do not want to die. I mean, I do have the Chople Berry, but I really don't think that I can live that with even with the Chople Berry. So I have to send in my Skarmory. He's going to go for the Stone Edge. I think if he would have gone for close combat here, I don't know, I could have been in trouble because, yeah, he's Life Orbed, and that almost does half, meaning that a close combat is a solid 2-hit KO on this thing. And that's not a good thing because that prevents me from checking Terrakion at all. So I have the feeling that he's eventually just going to start slaughtering my team with that thing. So I just go into Celebi, possibly predicting the Scald or Will-O-Wisp, and I didn't want my Skarmory to get burned. Besides, I can't really do much to this Jellicent anyways, and it can do a lot more to me. I mean, I can taunt it, but, you know. So now here, he's going to switch out into his Skarmory, and I just went for the Giga Drain. I didn't want to over-predict. I could have gone for the Nasty Plot, but just in case he sent out his Heatran, you never know, because I don't know what set his Heatran is running. If it's running max speed Timid, it'll outspeed me and possibly KO me. And of course that wouldn't be a good thing because then I lose my Celebi. So I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Fire, and it's actually going to turn out to be, it looks like a 2-hit KO, I'm not sure, but I have the feeling that he's going to want to switch and do his Heatran, and as I said, I'm not sure if I can outspeed it yet. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a double switch, predicting that Heatran switch, and I'm just going to go out into my Rotom, just in case I want to get some switch initiative. He's going to switch out, and he's going to bring in the Heatran, as I had predicted. And now he's going to go for the Protect, so at least I know it's not like Specs or something weird. Now here, I'm going to predict him to go out and do his Jolteon to take the Volt Switch, thinking that I'm possibly a Choice variant, but I'm actually the Chesto Resto variant in case you didn't notice from last battle. So I go for the Hydro Pump, and with Sandstorm, that's going to be 3/4 of damage taken off that Jolteon easily. Now, of course, I don't want to take a Volt Switch from this thing because that wouldn't be too pleasant, and I really don't want to lose that much health. I want to keep as much health as possible. So I just switch out into my T-Tar, and now I realize, great, he's going to end up going back into his Terrakion here. And now that my Skarmory is at lower health, he's going to end up being able to 2-hit KO me with anything. He goes for the Close Combat, and that Close Combat is actually going to bring me down to 52 HP. I just barely hold on. I am going to be able to rack up some Life Orb damage, but unfortunately I am going to have to fodder my Skarmory out in order to send in something to take on his Terrakion. So my Skarmory faints here. Unfortunate, but had to happen. So now I'm going to send out my Scizor, and of course he's going to want to switch out. Now here I predicted his switch into Heatran, but he actually goes out into Jellicent. It was kind of a stupid play on my part. I probably should have just gone for the U-turn, because even if he did switch into Heatran, probably could have just sent out Terrakion or something, or Celebi. Anyways, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you send a Celebi into a Heatran? He's going to predict my Celebi switch in very nicely and go for the Ice Beam. It's kind of interesting. I don't really see that many Jellicents running Ice Beam, but, you know, whatever people want to do. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain. I can't get up any nasty plots, and that's actually going to end up being a 3-hit KO, surprisingly. And now I'm kind of worried that I won't be able to live an Ice Beam, but Celebi is a monster and is actually going to be able to live that, and yeah, Psychic types are pretty awesome. So here I'm going to, like, what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for, because I have some momentum in this battle. I'm waiting for him to make an over prediction so that I can gain more advantage, because most people will do that. They will over predict. So here he's going to go for the protect, as I am going to go for the Psychic. Oh, that's right. Okay, I was really stupid, and on this set I didn't have Earth Power, but now I realize I really need Earth Power. So I'm going to go for the Psychic. I actually get a crit and a special defense drop, which is kind of unfortunate. It's not that big of a deal, though. So he's going to set up his rocks here, and I'm going to get, like, no health back. And now I'm going to predict him to be a jerk and go for the protect just to troll me, but I'm going to go for the nasty plot. And this is the kind of thing that I was talking about when I was... This is the thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to catch him on predictions. Because that's something that I can really do. Unfortunately, I don't have the Earth Power. If I would have had the Earth Power, the C-Tran would be gone. But the Psychic is going to take him under half with the minus... well, I've got the +2, and he's got the -1 from the special defense drops. You know, perfectly fine. So now I'm going to send out my Tyranitar, and I can just go for the superpower, of course. Which is actually what I'm going to do. And here, oh my gosh, he's out. It's like, if I go for one move, he's going to make the opposite switch. I predicted his Jellicent here and went for the Crunch, but he switches into Scarm. I was like, ah. Because he's not out predicting me. He's just making the move that I'm not making. So anyways, I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks here as I wanted to do. And now, I really should have expected this, because a lot of T-Tar sets are running this nowadays. A lot are running the Mixed Tar, which of course is a lot different from 4th Gen. And I have the Fire Blast. And this Fire Blast was critical, because before this battle I realized that I had Stealth Rock, Crunch, Superpower, and Pursuit, and I really needed the Fire Blast. So, you know, that's what I do. So here, I predicted the Heatran switch, and he doesn't go to it. Oh my gosh, this is the 3rd time that he's made the opposite move from what I expected him to do. So he's not out predicting me, it's just that I can't really explain it. It's just hard to explain. It's like he's making the opposite move for me, and it's screwing me up. So now I go into my Scizor, I'm like, I can trap this Jellicent now. Go for the Pursuit. And that, of course, you know, that's going to be able to take out the Jellicent, because it is banded, whether it switches or not. So Scizor is going to be clutch in this battle. So he's going to send out the Heatran, and I don't want to die. So I'm going to switch out and bring in my Rotom, because Rotom is a pretty good Heatran check. Heatran really can't touch it. Oh, unless, of course, it gets a burn, but, you know. So now I'm taking Sandstorm damage and burn damage, and I have the feeling he's just going to go for the rest, or protect, because he always does that. So I'm just going to go for the rest, and he got trolled, so yeah. Anyways, I slept and became healthy, and now I'm going to be up to full health again, and Chesto Berry wakes me up. So yeah, that's what happens when you go for the protect. Anyways, he gets the double protect. I was like, come on, bro. I was mad about that. I was like, okay, this Heatran is trolling me. It could be gone right now. So he's going to switch out, and he's going to bring out his Red Bull. And I am going to go for the Hydro Pump, and I miss. But it's not a big deal. There's no reason to complain about hacks now, because if you see his team, if you remember it, he has Jellicent. No, his Jellicent's gone. He has Drakion, Skarmory at low health, Heatran at low health, and something else. So now I know that my Scarf Terrakion... Oh, Jolteon at low health. So now I know that my Terrakion can literally finish off his entire team with the Pokemon that he has at low health. So that's 1 down to the power of Terrakion. He's going to send out Skarmory. I'm going to go for the close combat. That's going to be 2 down to the power of Terrakion. And I'm getting all these defense drops, but it doesn't matter, because it's not like he has any priority left. He's going to go out and do his Jolteon. I'm going to take that out. That's 3 for Terrakion. Terrakion is just sweeping pokes like a broom. And now he's going to send out his final Pokemon, which is Heatran. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to go for the Protect. And I'm just like, okay, bro, you know, it's over. The only way you can win is, well, get 5 protects in a row. I mean, the quad protect was ridiculous enough, but no 5 protect for you. So, he's just going to choose to not be a jerk and continue to protect, and I'm going to go for the close combat, and I'm going to take out his Heatran. That's 4 down to the power of Terrakion. It's a pseudo sweep, but it pretty much saved me the game. So everybody, as I said last time, Scarfed Terrakion is the best late game sweeper and revenge killer out there. There is a reason why it is so dang powerful and why so many people use it. It's just too good. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment if you did enjoy, and there will be a 4th gen battle, possibly posted tomorrow or Sunday depending on when I feel like it, and I will see you guys then. Bye.